there, true believers. Rain Kisaragi here with more Let's Play Persona 3 FES. I've tried to do this set before a bunch of times, but we all know how that all turned out, so I don't have high hopes for this, but we'll see. Anyway, if you have seen the last Persona 3 portable set, you've already seen this upcoming scene, but if you haven't seen that, then you're going to see the scene for the first time. I've prepared this introduction, and it doesn't have enough scene in it, so we're going to add some more. But to see the scene, we have to go back to our room. Because apparently later, as Yukari said, means like an hour later.
I pray that this recording reaches safe hands.
That video?
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should have never even been conceived. That's why I had to interrupt it. However, in doing so, I set free a number of shadows that are certain to torment future generations.
Probably my daughter's generation, but that's fine.
But if I hadn't, the entire world may have paid the price. Please listen carefully. I cannot stress this enough. You must not hunt the shadows that have dispersed.
Oh, well, this is new. Oh, this must be the original video before it was edited. Edited? That's a hard word to say.
Huh? This part's...
I wasn't able to stop this madness.
Madness?
He won't listen no matter what I say. He's under the devil's spell. Now the shadows are trying to eat one another. But if they're reunited, then we are all doomed. I'll say this once more. Leave the shadows be.
This is the original video, before Ikutsuki changed it. Dad tried to stop the experiment.
There's not much hope for me now. I have just one favor to ask. Whoever finds this, please, give my daughter Yukari this message. I know I promised I'd be home soon, and I'm sorry to break that promise. But I want you to know, Daddy was the happiest man on Earth when he was with you.
Aww.
I love you, Yukari. Please, take care of yourself.
Dad? Dad? Daddy?
Poor Yukari.
I know one thing for sure now. I was right to believe in him. Are you listening, Dad? I'm doing okay. It took a while, but I finally got your message.
Took a good long while, but Yukari's persona is evolving into Isis. It's about time. And I said that before the text came up. I know what her persona turns into.
I'll fight for what I believe in.
I'll also talk over her the beginning of her sentence.
That's what you would have wanted. Right, Dad?
Well, good on you, Yukari. You finally come to terms with your father's death, and I'm tired, and I'm sickened by all of these things. Wow, I can speak English. Going on around me. And I wonder if Ghost Child will visit me. I don't think he will, because I don't think he exists anymore. He told me he was leaving. Nope, it isn't Ghost Child. It's weird Velvet Room people. Igor isn't in Persona Q because the voice actor passed away. It's very sad.
Welcome. As I'm sure you are aware, you are currently in a dream.
I had a feeling.
Now then, there has been a change in you recently. Have you noticed?
All the new personas and all the social links I've been forging? Yeah, I kind of noticed those.
And I am not referring to your change in circumstances. I am referring to the change in your mentality.
Ah, then yes, I'm growing more, I'll say, eager to save the world.
That is why I have summoned you here tonight. Going forward, there is one thing you mustn't forget.
Oh yeah, that thing. I remember that. Beginning of the game, signed my soul away. I knew that it happened.
I see you recognize it. Shall I remind you of your commitment?
No, I'm pretty good without it, without the reminder. Thanks though.
I chooseth this fate of mine own free will.
I don't think that's what it said, like word for word, but that is what it was getting at.
There is no need to worry. Whichever path you choose, I shall respect your decision.
I don't think you will, but we'll find out.
However, only you will bear the responsibility for your actions.
Everyone else is gonna have to deal with the consequences of them.
No matter what end they may bring about.
The end of the world, even.
Please, remember that. Well then, I bid you farewell.
Thanks, Igor. I'm bothering you while you're sleeping. You have responsibilities, and they are only your problem, not anyone else's. Okay, bye. Thanks, Igor. You dick. Alright. Rest in peace, Igor's voice actor. Rest in peace. Oh, hey, it's Chidori.
Yo, Chidori. Sorry about not being able to come lately. A lot's been going on. Hey, what's wrong? So you heard about Takai and Jin, huh?
I would imagine so. I mean, they were her friends.
I was planning on telling you.
Yes, I'm sorry, honey. I killed your friends.
They were your friends, after all. What? That's not it?
I'm scared. It hurts.
What, fear? Human emotion? Oh god.
Junpei, what will you be doing in 2 years?
Nothing, knowing Junpei.
2 years? I don't know. I really haven't thought about it. Why do you ask? Hey, I noticed you stopped... you know, hurting yourself.
Oh, I guess.
I guess I've stopped cutting myself.
That's good. I mean, you have such beautiful hands.
You could be a hand model. Possibly for knives. Sorry, that was a bit tasteless.
Don't touch me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to...
This is too painful. It used to be fun when you came to visit. But it's different now.
Huh?
It hurts inside. I can't breathe.
I don't think that's pain you're feeling there, Chidori.
I can't take this anymore.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? Tell me what it is.
Junpei. Don't come here anymore.
But, Chidori...
Here's a little fun fact. Right now is about the time that Persona Q takes place. This is right about now in the timeline, because Junpei mentions like dating Chidori. So it's fairly soon to now, actually, is when that game happens. So bit of a fun fact for those of you who haven't played Persona Q yet, and you should, because it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I'm in the fourth dungeon. I don't know if it's the last one. They're kind of billing it to be the last one, but I'm in the fourth dungeon. I think there's like 5 actual dungeons, but you know, I'll find that out when I'm done with this one. It's been fun though. It's a very solid game. I like it. It's a nice bridge between the really hard Etrian Odyssey games and Persona, which I consider quite easy. As far as RPGs go, it's actually quite easy. Not as easy as like Final Fantasy and stuff, but it's still fairly easy. And I feel I should mention this now. I haven't lost any frames yet, which is good, and it's kind of jinxing it by saying anything. But yeah, I've had a bit of audio desync, so audio resample spikes is what I'm noticing they are. But it delays the audio a little bit. So if you guys notice any oh cool. So if you guys notice any of that, like the sound being off by like a half a second or something, I very much apologize. There's not much I can do in my current setup to fix that. Like right now it's an okay sample rating, but earlier it dropped to negative 0.100, which is a lot. Since it's usually 0.017, so... Oh, there's a change in Tartarus. Oh, that's cool. Because I can go up high. Yes, I can go up higher now! Yeah, you guys need to give me questions to do during the massive slog through floors of Tartarus, because it's gonna get boring if all I talk about is Tartarus. It's gonna be really boring.
Where have you been?
Hanging out with a fat kid. Yeah, you said about a week, so I give her another, like, 7 days or so. I'm sure she'll be fine, and if not, she has us. Now, apparently, I read you can talk to Junpei now and get an extra scene. Just a matter of where is Junpei. And I'd rather, you know, see this scene, because I'm trying to show you all that I can. Oh, there you are. Well, you should definitely go see her, dude. If she hates you, I mean, at least go see what's going on. Now we're gonna get an extra scene later. Woo! Yes. This is about when, in Persona 3, Persona Q takes place. And in Persona 4, it's after the... it's during the Culture Club, the Culture Festival thing, that whole sequence, because they mentioned the Culture Festival not happening in Persona 3, so it happens right around now. I was very interested in how they actually tossed this into the canon. I don't know how it's actually gonna be canon, but, you know, since they never mentioned the Persona 4 characters or the Persona 3 characters outside of, like, Portable. Because as you remember in Portable, we got to see a young Yukiko, and in this one, in 4, we got to see an older Chidori, or older girl that I'm hanging out with now. I totally forgot her name. her, you, Chihiro, her, yes, Chihiro. We get to see an older Chihiro in Persona 4, and we got to see a young Yukiko in Persona Portable. So it's very interesting how they actually tied these two games together through like the story arcs and everything. Oh, cool! I wish I could have seen the really good time, but whatever. Yeah, how was it? Oh, fair enough. Well, she enjoyed it, though. Huh. I wouldn't think you're weird, Chihiro. It's cool. Oh, that's actually quite cute. It's just to imagine. No, it's just a coincidence. Well, I'm glad. I'm happy to be nice to you. I'm sure that you will be, because there's no option to not have you be more than a friend. Because, yes, it's starting to. She's dreaming about me constantly. Good old Persona 3, enforcing the harem anime archetype. It totally does, though, by the way. Since you don't have a choice but to date every female social link. At least in 4 you had the option to say, no, I'm not gonna date you, Yukiko, or not gonna date you, Chie, or whatever. You had the option. Yes, that's why I'm not doing any more than one female link at a time. So I'm actually planning this shit. The only way that I can look? Yeah, it happens. Yeah, don't apologize. You're fine. Yeah, you need to apologize again. Good! Oh, Chihiro, you're exactly like how I am. And I'm glad that you are. Well, still, you're getting there. You're still a lot better than you were. Nothing scary. Yeah, no kidding. Let's see. I don't think a kiss is gonna happen, and talking to her softly is probably too easy, so let's hold her hand. Haha! I win! Rain has the smoothest moves. No, I totally don't. That's cute. Much as I really enjoy Yuko's link, Chihiro's is adorable. It is. I'm actually gonna cut this video a little early, like right now, actually. Just the video, though. Don't worry. We'll be back in just a moment with the next part. I just wanna not overload this, overload my recording software like I did last set. This also might be a shorter set than last time, just because we got a long one before. I don't know, I'll see where we end up. But I'll be back in one moment, so be right back.